I do kind of find it interesting that
class.
everyone has turned their back on The Rock and Gal Gadot in a matter of like a couple of movies. What happened?
Well, The Rock did. Besides hating Vin Diesel, let me stop.
Shazam. And what's that other one? Black
like,
Adam.
Scenes like, yeah, basically, they kind of demanded like mad shit. Was basically trying to almost own DC in a way. Not own it, but like basically tell them what to do.
No,
like,
he tried to own it. Let's just call it what it is. He tried to take it over.
He tried to rip DC from everybody's hands and say, "This is mine now."
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nigga don't know shit about Black Adam. Just heard black and I'm there.
No, bruh. I mean, let's be
Black and
honest.
buff.
He would have been a good Black Adam.
Can't convince me.
He would have. I mean,
Can't convince me.
you know, he's bald. Black
Yeah,
Adam's not
and black
bald.
don't make it. It's like that's literally it. Bald, buff, and black. He said I'm there. So
Oh, wasn't he the
didn't know the
Scorpion
first thing
King?
about that character.
Wasn't he the Scorpion King?
Yeah, like 20 years ago.
All right, so
And
Yeah.
it had been like 20 years.
that is crazy.
Been more than 20 years actually.
Wait, was he the Scorpion King in The Mummy? Right?
Yes,
There wasn't a standalone Scorpion King movie.
there was.
There
That's what I'm
was.
saying. Those
There
are both
was.
20 years ago. More
So
than 20
wait, so
years ago.
he was a Scorpion King in both.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Oh, Rock got it. Is that back when The Rock played different roles? It didn't just play himself.
Kind of, yeah. He actually had people direct him. People nowadays probably don't just tell him
Just
to
let
go
him
crazy.
be.
Don't tell him what to do. It's like, yeah, it's like do whatever you do, bro.
What's The Rock's
Rock
best
should probably
movie?
The Rock probably tough to work with. Look, we're not tough to work with. He's probably like assumes that he should just act like him, like whatever.
Uh,
He'd be like, all right, Rock, like you just do like whatever you want. You'd be like, all right, bet.
what's his best movie? Gridiron Gang?
Yeah.
Game Plan?
I'm gonna keep saying that. Gridiron Gang. Heck yeah. Gridiron Gang.
It's not close.
For Gridiron Gang?
Yeah, it's not close.
Bro, he had so much emotion in one of them Fast and Furious movies.
It's not close.
He had so much emotion in
It's
one of those.
not.
He
It's
had
not
so much
close.
emotion. All right.
It is not
Is
close.
everybody ready? Is everybody ready? It's 9:53. Is everyone ready? We're here. All right. We're here.
Can we
Microphone
finish
check.
SmackDown first?
No. You finish
I got like
SmackDown.
7
You finish
got like 6
SmackDown.
minutes left.
No, you finish SmackDown, and then we're gonna intro the pod. All right. You ready?
A 6-minute intro? All right, bet.
All right. All right. Sure. All right. Here we go. Welcome back. Episode 22 of the Sitting on the Couch podcast. I am Charles Flowers, aka Chris, aka That Guy C4, aka I don't know what else. And I'm here with the boys. We have Quint.
Yo, what's good, everybody?
We got Marcus.
A low-key
Yo.
out of it.
What's good, everybody?
And we'll get not Reginald in 6 minutes, I guess.
Nah, what's up, y'all?
Nah, you stay away for 6 minutes.
All right, you heard him.
All right, you'll come back in 6 minutes.
Oh my God.
You can clock in. All right, go watch The Rock be The Rock with John Cena.
I
Eddie.
didn't say a word about The Rock.
All right, man, it's okay. Anyway, 2-week break. You know what I'm saying? The boy left for 2 weeks, went to Jamaica, and what do I have to say about it? I'm never going back. I never going back to Jamaica. I'm gonna keep it a whole buck. Can't do it.
What was wrong with it? It couldn't be that bad. I mean, he told the story to us.
So I'll tell the story to people listening. So the first thing was, okay, so I left Newark Airport, nice and early, about 6 o'clock in the morning, hop on the flight, real smooth flight. But wait, sidebar, bro. The one time I went to Seattle was the worst flight I ever had. I'm never not flying something that's not like a United, JetBlue, Southwest. No, because I flew Alaska Airlines. Never again will I fly Alaska Airlines. I don't know why we decided to fly that. I guess because it was cheap. But anyway, so we on the plane, 2 hours. I was watching the One Piece live action while I was on the plane. Cool shit, whatever, right? Landed Jamaica. Oh my goodness. It was hot as fish grease in Jamaica, bruh. Bruh, it was hot. So when you go overseas and shit, you gotta go through customs, right? So I guess the people in Jamaica thought, yo, dog, like they got it. You know, the phone's gonna work. No, phones didn't work. So we're sitting in this hot airport. Mind you, every place I went in Jamaica had no AC. It's 90 degrees outside. And their 90 degrees is not like New Jersey's 90 degrees. Their 90 degrees feels like the sun is beaming right on me, right? So we're in the airport and we're filling out this paperwork for customs. Boom, boom, boom. We leave customs, go to the hotel, right? Real nice hotel. We had a swim out, which is a swim out is your room and then basically your own mini pool, right? Really cool. I don't recommend it though if your room is right across the street from the pool like mine. If I would have known my room was gonna be smack dab across the street from the pool, I would have just chosen the pool. But whatever, right? So what I liked about Jamaica was it is nice. The water's really nice. It's real nice. The beef patties are fire. That's the best thing I had there. Everything else was either okay or pretty ass, to be honest. And yeah, the beaches are really nice. That's really it. What I liked. What I disliked is number one. The power goes out on Sundays, right? They conserve power on Sundays, so no power or whatever, right? Number two, the people on the island dropped my phone in the water, so I had to curse them out so I can get my money back and get a free car or a free boat ride. Also, number three, everything is mad far away. So if you're on the resort, you're better off just staying on the resort. As well as number four is Jamaican people, I'm sorry, but y'all do not understand customer service. Because when my family went to this quote unquote Tex-Mex steakhouse or Tex-Mex place, bro, I kid you not, we had to wait 2 hours for our food. We could have easily left, but we had to wait 2 hours, right? I didn't realize it was 2 hours because I kept asking the lady for chips. Once they told us why it took 2 hours, it's because they didn't have enough people and there wasn't enough food for everybody. So why you even have the place open? So there's a lot of stuff I disliked about it. There's a lot of stuff I disliked about the hotel. They asked for a little review once we left, and I told them, bro, this place is trash. I'll never come back here again. And I stand on that. I will never go back to that hotel again, and I highly doubt I'll ever go back to Jamaica. There's too many other places to go to. So yeah, shout out Jamaica.
It was nice, like it looked nice though, right?
Yeah, like so if you stay on the resort, I could take a whole bunch of pictures and sell you on Jamaica, right? But if I took pictures outside the resort, you would think that it's like night and day. For example, if you go, all right, so they say that Kingston, we didn't stay in Kingston, we stayed in the Grill. They say Kingston's like Newark, right? Like Newark and Camden. But I ain't trying to go there. You know what I'm saying? So where we stayed at, what's like the equivalent of in New Jersey where we stayed at? It's definitely not South Plainfield. Definitely not South Plainfield. Alright, so y'all know how it's like them pictures of tanks rolling through Plainfield? It's kind of like that. It's for I guess people who don't live in this area. Yeah, it's just potholes everywhere. It looks really dirty. That's the best way I could describe it. Bro, them potholes was the size of a body, bruh.
It's like a lot of like Caribbean islands and like just places like that, like outside the resorts and stuff. It's kind of rough, but I mean, if you know like spots, probably good.
Yeah. Oh, my last thing is, hey, you Jamaican people, if y'all ever find this, listen to me, all right? Don't you ever flirt with a nigga's girl in front of his face. I promise you, I will smack fire out of all of y'all. That shit was, oh my gosh. They could suck my dick. I hated them niggas for that shit. I'm telling you, when we went on that boat ride and dude took Angelica's hand and walked her across the little boat and then said to me, "You got it," I was like, nigga, come back. Come back. When dude set us up for the kayaks and I smacked him with the freaking kayak thing, I was like, dang, Doug, I feel bad. But I don't, because he's flirting with you. So, yeah.
You don't be. He's like, no bati man, no bati man. Let me still.
They was on some
Heard you
nut
hear first
shit.
song? C4H Jamaican. Heard you hear
Yeah. You was cool. Oh, and then all right, I'm going on too long. I'm sorry. But I finally understood the passport bros thing. I finally understood it, bruh. When I tell you that every Jamaican woman that works in the resort was pregnant, I don't know how many weren't pregnant. Maybe the front desk, but if you worked at the buffet, if you was room service, the cleaning service, anything else, I promise you majority of them were pregnant. And I was like, damn, yo, it's like some passport bro shit. I know niggas is just coming here just fucking and leaving.
That's like, okay. That's why dudes go to Dominican Republic for.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
You ever
What's it
seen
called?
the TikTok where the girl said that she don't date people in Haiti because they basically kind of all related?
No.
That's crazy.
She said, so long story less long, she was dating a guy and the guy, it was kicking or whatever, blah blah blah. So I guess somehow, some way, they found out that they have the same dad, different moms.
There you go. I didn't really like. Damn, actually like get pregnant and shit. I thought they just.
Bro, they just be fucking.
I didn't know.
leaving.
I didn't really sleep with like the workers and all that.
Oh
I
hell
thought
yeah!
it's like the sex workers that like cheat down there. That's crazy.
It's because the dollar, like especially in DR, the dollar is so strong. I don't know if y'all ever seen the video when the guy hopped out the car and said, "Hey, I got $20," and then all the Dominican women's like was coming around him like a fly to like some sugar. Like they was all on top of him. So that dollar is strong. If I went any third world country and said, "Hey, I got $5," bro, I'm in there like somewhere.
Ew.
That's sick.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. One day it might be wait though, because a Dominican woman got my heart. Be stuck.
Yeah, they do look good.
You gonna leave your kid behind if that happens? Would you
What?
take care? Would you take? Would you take care of
Well, if
your
I have a
kid?
kid before I go to Dominican Republic, it's over by then.
I'm saying
Take
like
care of a kid.
no, like if you get a girl pregnant down there, would you take care of the
Oh.
child?
You're a sick bastard, bro. That's crazy. No fucking evil laugh when they try to answer the question.
Interpretation.
There goes another passport.
That's kind of that's not definitely not letting it get to that point. Like it's not getting to that point. Better not.
Yeah.
Y'all need to slap the shit out of me or something.
I was on the phone with my cousin and he served in the military. So he did a tour in South Korea, right? And we was talking. I don't talk to a lot of my cousins, and I don't talk to this one in particular because he used to be talking crazy nonsense. So he was like, "Yo, man, like you got a girl?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, you know, I don't got a girl, but I probably got hella kids in South Korea." And I was like, "Nigga, what?
Sick.
What?" Like, yo, some people are sick. Some people are sick. So shout out the passport brother, yes.
I could never like live my life like knowing that like I have like kids in like these countries like that.
Bro, some people just don't care.
I don't know about, bro. That's terrible.
What Drake say? She came through, she got fucked, she knew what's up.
I don't know.
That's how some of these guys be living, like.
Especially not the resort workers. That's crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you, it was a majority of them were pregnant. They weren't even like attractive. It was one girl I was attracted, but she gave me dirty looks every day I asked for a coffee. I didn't appreciate that. I gotta tell y'all another story, but not on here. that yeah, I'm not telling that one out here. So how are y'all doing in those 2 weeks?
Was chilling. Marcus, his brother, and his sister-in-law came to visit me in Orlando. Went to Disney, hung out for a while. It was cool. A chill time.
Very fun, very fun. Especially with no lines at Disney because the hurricane. We stuck.
Oh, fact.
Oh, for real?
It seemed like people had like there probably would have been mad people there if like the hurricane wouldn't have happened. But there was like no like line waits at all, like barely. Like it was line waits, but it was like the max would probably be about like 30 minutes.
No, that's not bad.
Especially the second day, like there's like no lines anywhere with the Magic Kingdom.
That's fine.
Facts. It's going on everything.
But Rise of Empire, overrated.
It's more like a ambiance type of ride. It's not really anything like where it's like, yo, like that shit was like thrilling as hell. Nah, it's more like ambiance.
The setup was really cool, but the actual ride itself was like really mid. Like
I think it's mostly. I think like casual, not casuals, but like people who like aren't that deep into Star Wars probably like, yo, this is really cool, like, and like just more ambiance than anything, or like,
nah, they're gassing that shit up.
But nah, they were saying like the fact that it had a queue is kind of crazy. Like, it used to have a queue.
If I would have waited for that, like 2 years ago when they came out, I'd have been mad.
I was like, did they take something out? Like, I thought it was cool.
New Tron ride was cool. That was a good coaster.
Oh,
I
I
little
do
bit
want
longer.
that.
That was actually
My
pretty
neck
cool.
looking up though.
I want to go to Disney. I haven't been in so long.
Like,
This phone you haven't been in a while.
I just want to go
Boy,
with a
bro.
lightsaber.
I haven't been to Magic Kingdom since I was like maybe in middle school, and that shit is like so outdated. Like that Buzz Lightyear ride was like,
Yeah.
oh my, like I was like at a fair or something.
Oh yeah, they got to update a couple things, but they're kind of doing it. But
Like compared to Toy Story Mania, like that Buzz Lightyear ride should not be like that was pretty.
that
sick.
word,
Or they could at least update it.
yeah, they need to
Something.
update that shit.
Yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
But did y'all go to Epcot?
No, I went to Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom.
When's the last time y'all been to Epcot?
I went last year, and then when Andrew and his wife was here, like 2 years ago, we went.
That's
I
actually
think I
one
missed
place.
out on that.
I've never been to Epcot. I'm trying to go.
It's like it's way better. Like I used to like when I was younger, I was like Epcot was like kind of the worst one, but now it's like really good. And they have that new Gardens ride. I heard like really good things about that ride.
Epcot?
Yeah,
I'm trying to go.
Yeah, they said that's like the best new ride, the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. One of the best rides, or probably maybe the best ride.
Alright, so I got planned my Disney trip. Go to whatchamacallit, Epcot, all 4 parks. I'll be in there like somewhere. I want to go to Universal again. 'Cause I haven't been there in a minute.
I haven't been there since I go to for like Halloween Horror Nights, but I haven't like gone to like the actual park in like years.
Bro, I want to get a wand. That's all. I just want to go for the attraction. For being, I don't even want to go for the rides.
Or every time I see that.
That's all.
Or every time I see that one, I think a guy going, nigga, please.
She was on
That
some
lady
that
said
shit to
that
follow him though. Like she really didn't have the 5 and they used it.
That was crazy.
He always baiting people like that.
If he doing it,
It's his
it's
fault.
not smart.
100% his fault.
still be doing that shit.
That shit is funny. Shout out Kai. Had Offset on there. That was a good stream too.
Yeah, I forgot they were on like the next day. I forgot the 24-hour stream. I always, whenever people someone's doing a 24-hour stream, I always forget that they're doing a 24-hour stream. So now I come off of work, I'll be like, what am I about to watch? And not realizing they still stream. But it is what it is. Still cool.
Lastly, Reginald. WWE has been over for 11 minutes.
Did
Nah.
you not hear me talk before, bro? Like,
I did, but you gotta contribute. How was your 2 weeks?
My 2 weeks, they were all right, I guess. Nothing really crazy happened. I got a week off, so I mean, haven't been doing much. I've just been chilling.
That's good.
No. You
In
didn't?
the 2K grind. Let me
Oh,
stop.
that too.
Yeah,
Oh, you're not gonna tell the streets you got a new car?
I think I said that before.
No, I don't think you said that before.
No, he didn't say that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I got
He
a new car.
said to us, yeah. Yeah.
You ain't tell the streets, you know what I'm saying? Got a new car, out here whipping it, picking bitches up. I mean, women up.
Nah, bitches.
Then hate to call women bitches. Bitches love it.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, you know, we out here now.
I feel it. That's good. That's great. I'm glad you got a new car. I'm glad you got a car, you know what I'm saying, out here in these streets. But we got a lot of topics at
To the
hand.
function.
Oh yeah, you can't go to the function. So it's probably gonna be a heavy gaming podcast, a little bit of TV stuff, but we'll get the quick stuff out the way. First things first, Kai won Streamer of the Year 2 times in a row. 2 times.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Kai. Doing great things. He had Subathon, broke records. So shout out
That
to
was
Kai.
this year. Damn.
Yeah.
That was that long ago.
Bro, Kai does something different every day. Something different every day. Shout out to him.
At least he going for that. He said going for that 3-peat. So see that.
I think he can actually get the 3-peat. He's off to a good start having Offset on. So he's definitely off to a good start.
So he gonna do a 7 days in stream, or he gonna be in jail for 7 days with mad people.
You saw Offset's face?
See how that go.
Offset was like, you serious?
It's gotten wild.
He said,
It's like man, like
he said he gonna beat his meat every day.
he did say that. I was like, how you gonna do that? Be cameras up the whole time.
Bags.
It's like that one TV show where like the people, like regular people, stay in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Got like camera crews, like got special guests. Like he doesn't want to announce it. So it'll be surprises. So it should be good.
Marcus was showing me
They-
that
they gonna be
people were snitching. like the worst lady.
Word, bro.
Girl.
It was like it was in like the
She was like sneaking in cocaine.
yeah.
The girl
What?
just like
Somehow a girl thinking in crack, and they was like, "Yo, this girl got cocaine." Like, bro, like, and they tell him like the
Like,
guards.
mind your business, bro. Sometimes you get killed. It was wild.
Oh, that's crazy.
I could definitely see Kai winning it again. I think after you win it 3 times, what do you do?
One bigger and better thing.
That's true.
They probably gonna start giving it to him at some point, like LeBron James MVPs. So,
I was about to say that too. Because that's how I feel like. Who else is really doing it better than Kai? XQC? Nah. Speed, I guess, but Speed, no, I don't think so. The Hassan dude, fuck him. So who's really doing it better than Kai? Kai is kind of like him.
say there's bad streamers that just like straight assholes. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's tough
and
too.
like
It's
just
like
like, and then,
people hating. Like people always like hating on streamers. I feel
Word.
like. But every time I go on
Every
Twitter,
time-
you see like a
every
clip
time-
of someone like someone trying to like hate on a streamer, trying to catch me doing something stupid or bad.
in that clip era, get clip trying to talk shit or clip trying to like, do something else, go viral.
Uh, oh, uh, 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 uh,
Shout out to Kai
Fake
again.
pieces.
but also too, now I gotta know y'all thoughts on this one. So Speed in the video was seen bowing down to the Twitch CEO. So what are y'all thoughts on that? If y'all saw the video.
I think it was all jokes. I mean,
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't think it was that serious. When they say bow down, it wasn't on some like.
What I
think
want to
when,
say
like,
is
people
not
say
fit
bow
for
down,
this podcast.
oh my God.
Nah, say it.
Just say it. Bro.
Yeah, just say it.
That's fine.
Just say it.
Unless you want me to pack it up right now.
Nah,
I don't
just
think
say
you want me
it.
to say it.
There's
Nah,
nothing
I
that
can't.
you could say. I don't think in this context.
No, it's
Nah, just say it.
I'ma keep
There
it.
is
I'll
no
just say it.
there's
It's
no
not a
wrong
good
thing to
look.
say here.
Nah, there definitely is.
No, there isn't.
You say it.
You can say
Say
it.
it now. You're black.
Because what you're gonna say,
That don't make it okay.
what you're gonna say, and what I'm probably thinking is probably the same thing. So you
Yes.
say it, and then I'll back you up.
Okay,
What's going on here? Hold on.
hold on.
Come on. I believe in you.
This is the last episode,
I'll
y'all.
say
It's
it's
our
good.
last
Yeah,
Nah,
it's
it's-
last.
one having y'all.
We'll make it to
it's-
23.
See these coon ass niggas bound down to white people, bro. I'm sick of it. Get your stupid ass up, bro. Like whipping your dick out on stream, bro. Like holy shit. I toned it down. That's not what I was originally gonna say, but I toned it down. But yeah, you might have to cut that out. The coon part.
Nah,
There
because
again.
like, all right, I see both sides of it, right? Like, I see why Speed could be doing it as like jokes and stuff, but also too like
It's a dumbass kid, bro, making us look bad.
the Twitch CEO is a white guy. Like if
And a
it
pretty shit boss at that.
so if for him to like bow down and say what he said, unban me, right? Kind of a little OD. But even if it like I guess if it's jokes. Don't record me. Like type shit. But
And also,
It's a-
Kai adding on to it, trying to be like, if you don't abandon my leave, like, if you don't shut your stupid ass up, you got a lawsuit. Like, mind your business. Like, you
Dang.
focus on you first.
that's also the truth.
These dumbass kids out here, bro. I'm sick of it.
My only pushback, I guess, with Speed is that it's just ways to handle it, I guess. I would have if he would have done something else, I probably would have like, all right, whatever. The bow down thing to me is just a little excessive. That's just me though.
I mean, he's doing that with Ronaldo and all them other people. So I mean, it's like
I guess for
he's not these big soccer people.
no, that's true too. I guess for him is like because he was begging him to unban him. Like Ronaldo, I think he just wants the acceptance. Granted, I don't think no man should bow down to another man. It's a little weird.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
yeah.
but you know, he's a young dude. I think it's more like you over. It's in the moment. If you're there, it's like all right, whatever. It's kind of funny. But like if you overanalyze it too much, then you can be like, why is this like he's a black kid bowing down to a white dude? So it's like it just makes it worse.
Yeah, that's
You know, people like just have to think pieces on it. I don't think it's that big a deal in first perspective, but like I think it's really just a joke, whatever. But
I just
it is.
wish he just didn't bow down to him. The unban part is understandable, but the bow down is a little D. It's a little D.
Gotta try to get for if you have potentially like millions of dollars left on the table because your Twitch account is banned
I
off of
ain't
something
bowing
you
down to
did when
him.
you were a minor. You got.
I'm about to say the same thing, bro.
Try,
I say the
bro.
same.
Nah,
I'm just
I-
saying it's a little different when you in that position.
You want that bag?
Like it wasn't like on some like kissing his feet type stuff, where it was actually kissed his toes. It was just like, you know, hey bro, please, I'm bad. It was
I'm
more on the
still
jokey
not
side.
bowing
If he would have said
down.
kiss my toes, I bet you would have did it.
Yeah, you probably would have.
Yeah,
I just can't do that. But at the same time too, yeah, you're right. Speed is younger, but I do think that Speed probably needs somebody to tell him, "Hey, yo, dog, it ain't cool, dog."
They all do, bro. I'm sick and tired of seeing these stupid ass niggas every day on there. Doing some dumb shit, bro.
I
Like,
do.
I'll never sit there and watch a whole stream from them, bro. I could just watch clips. Like I can't sit in that chat, bro. That shit is like
Out of
a whole
all
bunch of
them,
brain rot.
out of all them, I think Speed needs it more than Kai needs it. Kai just needs somebody to tell him
All the AMP needs it, to be honest.
And speak on it.
All of AMP? Really?
As a whole, they
Like-
all need to like somebody to sit them down and be like, "Hey, yo, y'all need to chill out the fucking bullshit."
Nah, I think that's a stretch.
So
I don't think they really all need guidance. Like they all definitely got people they talk to, and like.
would you say?
But,
Now you're familiar with Optic, right?
Yeah,
So you know Hector, right?
yeah,
Would you say they need a Hector?
yeah.
Because for people who aren't familiar with Optic and Hector, Optic Gaming, Call of Duty gaming people, really big, had Nate Shot, Scump, great people on there, won a lot of chips, and their manager was Hector. And Hector was like real down to earth, real nice dude, but he also kept them in line. So if they bugged out a little bit, granted, honestly, they really never bugged out. Hector just told them to just stream, make content, just win shit. And that's what they did. So Nate Shot became Nate Shot, honestly, probably with the help of Hector. And Nate Shot probably would give a lot of his success to Hector. But I do think they probably need someone a little bit above them. Not all of AMP, maybe just Kai. But I don't know. Majority of AMP kind of just been there for a while, and they're also a little bit mature. Like Duke is probably the most mature, right? But is he the oldest? I'm not familiar with all their ages.
Yeah, he's oldest. I believe he's oldest.
So Duke doesn't really bug out like that.
Agent's up. I
Agent,
think's up there. Also, I'm saying like I don't think it's that much big a deal because it's really just since Kai has the biggest platform, it's more magnified on him, and it's like he's also one of the youngest members on that crew, so he's probably gonna be the main one that's probably going to end up doing something that's very questionable. But I mean, like I just don't think like say you can't really pack just Kai and then say all of MP needs to like chill out. I feel like they're young people, they're young folks. Like they're not adults or you making all this money. You know, being in mid-20s and all that is, it's a little different. I feel like nowadays with social media, I feel like for the most part they've been pretty good. Like, just like.
Oh yeah, they're definitely not in like phase type stuff.
With eye type stuff. Yeah, so it's nothing crazy.
My only thing is just for Kai.
Yeah, and
If you're gonna
Kai's
get
young,
someone
though.
for Kai, why not get just for the whole group so everyone is held equally accountable and not
That's
just him?
that's a fair point.
Because then if it's just him, everyone's gonna feel like, oh, they just
That's
Like,
all.
they can do
Yeah, I'm
other
just
shit.
singling you out versus if
Hold
we get somebody
everybody
for
accountable.
everybody.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fair.
that's
Yeah, the
what I
reason I'm
mean.
saying that because nobody else has had an incident like that. It's the
That's
only
also
big
true.
guy, so I feel like it's kind of like an outlier. Like you don't really. I feel like it's not much to really worry about, and just maybe just be like, sure they can have like advice like here and there, but just like
Just because it
hasn't
hasn't
really been
happened
that much of a
doesn't
big
mean
deal.
doesn't mean it won't happen in the future. That's what I'm saying. Get ahead of it now, especially after the New York shit.
Yeah, sure. But what's been like that's been like the only big thing. Like, I feel like everybody keeps holding that New York shit against him. Like there hasn't been any other incidents where you could say they need an advisor or something. Somebody needs to talk to them. Like they've been good for the most part. That's what I'm saying.
That's pretty big, man.
What you gonna say, Ken?
That's
They're
one
fine.
thing though. That's one thing. Yeah, so I'm saying I think they're
fine.
good.
Besides the New York thing, they haven't done nothing crazy. I think they all like hold themselves accountable. And they got themselves, Agent and Davis. Like I feel like they've been doing like content creating for like a long time.
Yeah,
Compared to, like, so they especially Agent, he definitely will probably keep them in check because he's been doing this for a while. He's always like really professional. I think they'll be fine.
I think I guess my only thing will always be I just do feel like once in a while they probably just need somebody to just be like, hey, calm it down. But at the same time too, they don't bug out like that. So, because even I guess for the RDC thing, which they're also in a frenzy now, is that a lot of people, I don't know if y'all saw, so they dropped the RDC, the DreamCon tickets today, 8:00, and a lot of people were kind of like split because panelists now have to pay versus
Yeah, I've seen that.
last year they didn't. So a lot of panelists are a little like upset because they feel as if, hey, look, I'm going there to sell my stuff. I'm going there to have a panel. Why do I have to pay? And I'm pretty sure somebody told them, hey, look, to prevent stuff from happening that happened last year, gotta change it up a little bit. So things change.
I think they're trying to be more organized, honestly.
Yeah, and from which I was saying, that's good that they're constantly changing and evolving to become more organized too. Would y'all go to DreamCon next year?
Yeah, if it's like a
would.
thing, I definitely would. But
Yeah.
I mean, I guess as like a panelist, I guess that actually does go to cons. I mean, I don't see like the problem, but I guess maybe if you're a panelist, I could see why you're upset.
I'm trying to have the pod at DreamCon. That's the goal, bro. Have a little booth. Hey guys, so how does it feel being black content creators making a podcast by anime? You know what I'm saying? There's only like 5 of us here. But you know, we're doing what we have to do every day. We get on here and we start recording and shit. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I see myself on Times Square, you know.
Like even if you don't have like a
Yeah,
panel, I feel like you can still like go meet your fans. Not like
That's all true too.
it's not that hard. Like, there's people in the lobby just chatting up with like their fans. I don't think you need the whole panel. I don't know. That's the goal, but like I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah, like I ain't trying to talk shit. I'm gonna talk shit. Like these one people, they have a panel, and they're not the biggest content creators, but they have a panel, and I personally don't really know what they do, but I'd be like, y'all only got in because of the panels thing. I think y'all should pay, because when I see their videos, it only be but like 15 people in the room. So why would I guess it's like, why would I give you a free ticket if only 5 people want to show up?
That's what I'm saying. There's so many people there. Like it's like doesn't mean I don't know.
Yeah,
Like, it's kind of hard to fit all that in. It's like that's almost impossible, honestly. And like last year, people wanted to meet, like for example, the Sun Bros. Like people couldn't get in because there's too many people. So they didn't even get a chance to like meet Sun Bros.
bro.
I can't see how they can like possibly fit all these people.
I was just happen. Like apparently, it was weird. Like it was really on and off, like working. But like I guess I had got into the reservation for the Sun Bros for that Sunday, and then like I had woke up on Saturday, and then all of a sudden I see like, oh, like just due to capacity, like your reservation, like you basically been kicked out. So I mean, I wasn't that mad, but it was just like, dang, like I know we're gonna be tight as that. Like if it's like a thing where it starts mattering, because it was just a thing where it's like, does the having the app matter, or does it not matter, or like getting your reservation matter? Does it not? Like it was like a lot of back and forth. Like sometimes like places like the cashier was checking it. Some of the places they were like, nah, you can't. Like you don't need it. So it was like, I don't know, but I could see that. I think it should matter for going meet and greets because like like you want to have, I guess you want to have like your most dedicated fans like be able to get in.
Yeah.
And basically you should just, I guess, be on your P's and Q's, be more prepared. But it's a lot of organization they could get to doing. I feel like it'll definitely be more tighter next year, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, I saw some girl. She wants to go get the tickets today, and she was like, "Yeah, you know, I'm with my girl," or like the guy was trying to get tickets with his girlfriend, and they was like, "Yeah, I got an hour-long wait," and then somebody else was like, "I got a 21-minute wait. These tickets probably gonna be gone by the time I get over there." So yeah, that's interesting.
I feel like, I just feel like it gets bigger and bigger as years. It's probably gonna end up. I feel like last year when we got our tickets, it wasn't that bad. Like just to get like the weekend badges or whatever. But when it came to getting gold and platinum badges, that was like, wow. Like that's kind of hard to. There was a lot going on with that, but I mean, we'll have to see like how the ticket queues add up and like how easy it is to get one this year. It's gonna be interesting. Because if I'm
they didn't use them. You go ahead.
The what?
They didn't use the convention center either.
Yeah, there was like mad places that were cut off, so technically they could do bigger.
I wonder why they don't use the other part.
I think they were just needed it for like the guests, or like say if you had a panel or like a big big person, they had to have somewhere to walk through without people like tagging them. So like there was like only certain select sections that were cut off, and you would see like, because I remember I was coming up the elevator and I seen Ben and Dylan coming down the escalator with mad people when they were just walking the back to a current. So I was like, dang, like I guess I need somewhere to walk around. But we'll have to see. I just hope they just don't have overpack it and just make like a cutoff. Like, all right, like we can't have more than this amount of people here, and just have like tighter security. Because I'm interested, people running in as soon as somebody open the door, bro.
I forgot about that.
Like literally, like if we knew any better, like since Kent and Nairi have platinum badges, if we knew any better, we could have texted them, tell them to open the exit door, and we could have just went in that way, and there's nobody watching. And we would have got in mad early compared to everybody else.
The security guard turned his back for like 5 seconds, and like mad people just ran.
That shit was the funniest, saddest thing there was.
He's like, no. Everybody, bro, those doors are not closed for a good like 2 minutes. People came in, bro. Because who's gonna close? Like, who's just gonna be like, oh nah, y'all can't come in. Just close the doors on them. Like, nobody's gonna do that. So there was no security to like watch at all. And there's actually so many doors to get. Like, I'm just saying, like, if we were to go next year, we low key could have a plan to get in places if the security ain't tight. If one of us got platinum badges or whatnot, like, or 2 people did I get, but if it's the same, there's so many doors to just get in, like without noticing, or without being noticed.
We're gonna sneak in next year. That's all I'm hearing. All right.
Yeah, cause we was waiting in the hot line the whole time. We didn't have to do that. All Malcolm and Jason did is just walk right past our people and just went in, like, cause there was nobody checking like a line or anything. It was like the security just staying by the door. So I guess ain't nobody staying outside in that heat. It was like 100 degrees.
I wouldn't want to.
So basically, we like, but I was tight because we put in pain, bro. Me, Nairi, Andrew, Kent, we put in pain sitting in that heat, and then here comes Malcolm and Jason, who probably didn't want to be there as much as us, but it was just fine. But it's whatever. But like it's like, because I know like we were more interested in certain panels and stuff that Malcolm and Jason were probably interested in, like just merch, but or more merch and stuff, and just like walking around and seeing certain things, But it's just like, dang, like we put in this pain, like, and then he just walked in. It's like we kind of wasted our time doing that, but we could have just walked in the whole time. Like that made like half the day like kind of hard too, because we were dead tired after that. But that is what it is. You live and learn, I guess. Now Malcolm said, we don't wait for lines. I'm starting to see that.
Shout out DreamCon. We're gonna try and get a pin over there. I'm gonna try and go. So, did y'all watch the One Piece live action?
Yeah,
I watched episode 1. I wanted to watch more, but I only got to 1.
Yeah, I watched like the first half of episode 1.
All right. So, Nairi, what is your review on season 1 of the One Piece live action?
like a rating.
Give you a review on it.
No, I thought it was pretty good. I like the way they streamlined the entire arcs and did basically the entire East Blue minus one small arc in 8 episodes. So they really could have give it like 2 more episodes. They could have been at like let me see, probably could have been at Whiskey Peak by now. They would have had like 2 more episodes, to be honest. But that was overall pretty good. All the castings were good. Garp I was iffy on at first, but like as pretty much by like the 3rd episode
I was
and on,
super iffy on Garp.
I was iffy at Garp at first, but then like by like the 3rd episode and on, I was like, all right, he cool. I see what they were doing. So I like that. So yeah, I really like the way they streamlined the arcs and kind of made like Arlong the like looming villain in the background for kind of the like the early on of the whole season. It was all like leading up to him, so I like that.
Oda made changes to this, right?
I was assuming he did, because there's like Don Krieg wasn't even in the shit at all, really.
I was so happy about that.
Oh yeah, I'm glad he got bodied by Mihawk. So Hachi wasn't in it either. They just completely omitted his ass, so not really mad about that because that would have been kind of crazy. Can't think of anything else they really, at least like big stuff, like character wise.
Marcus,
I like Garp.
do y'all plan on watching it?
Probably eventually.
Yeah, I plan on finishing it because the first episode I watched was pretty good. Like the pacing was good. Like the way they kind of put stuff together and change stuff up is kind of cool.
I think that's the.
Let me stop. What am I saying? If they stick too true to it, 6 out of 10. They stick too true to source material.
Bro, I saw. At first, I was a little mad because I was like, dog, like they going off. But then I think around episode maybe 3, I was like, all right, I actually do kind of like these changes and stuff. I was in this Discord and we talking about this. One guy, he's like, yo, man, like, why is this stuff happening? And I was like, dog, Oda wrote these chapters like 20 plus years ago. I'm pretty sure he would have want to change certain things than do it now. I'm pretty sure.
Definitely.
Like, it's a lot of stuff in there that hold on. I had to call for a second. If Oda was like writing One Piece today, I could see the live action being how he would write it today. And it's still really well paced. It still has a lot of story progression and character development and stuff. Like Luffy at the beginning, granted within 8 episodes, is I'm gonna say a little more different Luffy. Granted, Luffy will always be Luffy, but you can see that there's Luffy in the beginning and the end Luffy from 1 to 8. It's like, all right, I can see the change. Same thing with Nami, Zoro. And that's the thing too, is that a lot of people didn't like how Zoro was mad edgy. Or how Nami, Zoro, and Luffy they were like kind of edgy. I was like, bro, like they just met. So you expect them to all be cool? They just met like 2 days ago. So
Isn't Zoro always edgy? Not his character.
Well, yes and no. Early Zoro is, but once he warms up to the crew, then he's more laid back and he's more I'm not gonna say charismatic, but he's just more laid back. He's not on edge all the time. So was it?
They was laughing at shit once they got cool. Like,
yeah,
I don't know what people wanted. Like, and I like they made him a much more bigger deal, like as he kind of should have been.
Oh yeah, definitely the beginning.
Blue. Yeah, I like that change. Usopp and Kaya being like an actual thing.
That too, yeah. Hey, there's good changes that they do. So you don't get like the super edgelord Zoro. You get the Zoro who's an edgelord in the beginning, but once he warms up to everybody, then he's cool. Like the one episode where Zoro's talking to Chopper later. Like, this is like Alabasta, and Chopper's like, "Why do you follow Luffy around?" And Zoro's like, "I don't know, I just believe in him." Like like that Zoro has now warmed up, so I think we got like a sped up version by the time we get to episode 8 because he's cool with Luffy now. Nami's cool with Luffy. Like, Usopp is Usopp and Sanji is Sanji. Which actually Sanji is probably my favorite character in this. Probably my favorite character in this. I'm a big Luffy fan, but I love Sanji in this.
Yeah, Sanji was really good.
So I if I had to give it a rating, I'd probably give it like 8, 9 out of 10. It's really good.
Yeah, I'd probably give it an 8, 8.5. And
according to the streets, I mean, people don't watch a lot of movies and TV shows, but they say the One Piece live action broke the anime curse. Knowing good and gosh darn well that Speed Racer is not that bad. That shit is really good.
Bro, they keep saying live action curse is broken, but it's been bad stuff that came before.
That's been good.
Like, bro, or all they got, let's just like the recipe to that is just treat it like you actually care about the product. Keep the original creator involved as much as you can with everything. And just give it budget. That's all you gotta do. Just give that shit budget, bro. And then you be good.
It was one of them chapters. Oda wrote this real long message saying, "Hey, yo, dog, we about to take a long break. I'm about to go work on that One Piece show. I'ma be back." And niggas was hot. I ain't see nobody complaining that watched it now. Because Oda was like, "Yo, dog, I love this shit." Oda loved this so much that he said we're gonna get 12 seasons of this.
That's crazy. I mean, yeah, bro. Like, shoot, You make mad bread off it. Like
That's
you get
facts.
Netflix money now. Hold on. Stop.
Oda said he gonna try and do 12. But the crazy thing is that they already greenlit season 2, so I'm excited for that. So, what arcs do you think they would do in season 2?
That's
I
y'all.
was thinking about this the other day. I assume it's gonna get more than 8. If they get it like 12 or 13 episodes, and all of them like minimum an hour, they could like realistically do like Alabasta and Skypiea in the same season.
Somebody said they should skip Skypiea.
Yeah, they can keep themselves safe.
Nah,
yeah.
bruh. I don't think Skypiea translates to TV well.
I think it'll translate better. Probably this time now that he essentially gets to redo it than he did 20 something years ago.
Look, I'm about to say, I'll say this: I'd rather watch a Skypiea arc in live action than I was.
Okay, that makes sense.
In anime.
I'd rather watch Skypiea than Foxy bullshit.
Bro, you know that's coming.
Yes,
Bro,
I know,
keep that in,
because
bro.
it's
Keep
fucking.
that in. Keep that in. Keep that in.
It's
No.
gonna happen because his fucking bounty poster is there, like when him and Kobe get to Shell's Island.
Oh, that's one scene that I'm actually mad they didn't have. It's the first and second episode of the regular One Piece where Luffy tells Kobe to do that shit, and then Kobe was like, "What?" And it's because Luffy saw the vision that, dog, you want to be a marine and I want to be a pirate. They think that you with me, so you do this, and I wish they would have kept that scene, but they didn't. That's the only thing that upset me. That's the only thing. Other than that, loved it. But I wish they would have kept that scene. Because the whole time, people just think that Luffy's dumb. And he's not. He's really smart. He just does dumb shit. That's my only gripe. Only gripe. Other than that, good live action. But yeah, so
they could do, like, if they take the Stranger Things route and do like the really long episodes and like give it time, they could because it depends on how long they really want this to go. Like, if they want to go as far as possible, like the actors aging is going to be kind of an issue. So I feel like if they take the same approach of streamlining the arcs together, like how they did with the East Blue, like a lot of that stuff, like you could streamline pretty much like everything except like Drum Island together pretty seamlessly before Alabasta, and then Jaya and Skypiea together too. Depending on how long, like I said, they do like 12, 13 episodes, do like them Stranger Things length episodes, how they did in like this season and how they're going to do in the final season of that. Like they could realistically do both arcs in that second season.
Any Twitter said
if they put out the budget, that is. Huh?
They said they're gonna cry when that chopper scene comes up.
Oh, where like where he's waving the flag. He brings the mushroom.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit.
They gonna cry about that. The flag scene, I don't think people gonna cry about.
No, when Chopper's waving the flag, that shit was sad as fuck. Waving the pirate flag, that shit was sad as fuck.
So I'm excited for anything One Piece. I'm One Piece till I die.
We getting Ace, Vivi.
Oh yeah,
Robin, Smoker. Well, they tease Smoker at the end.
Yeah.
Who else?
Spoilers, let me stop.
Bro, I mean,
I seen the anime.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I guess. Who else? Blackbeard. If they do make it to Jaya, Blackbeard will be there too.
They get to Skypiea, then yeah, he's gonna be there.
No.
You mean Eminem?
With that lockdown with Dragon in there?
Yeah, Dragon's in Lockdown.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Lockdown will probably be that too. So
don't they have Dragon as some guy that's, I don't know.
I'd have to watch it again, but I think there's somebody in like that green cloak he was wearing. I don't think they showed his face. But, and also we get actual crocodile.
Now I kind of want to look it up. I don't want to say something and then I'm wrong. Monkey, D Dragon.
There was a guy that's cast as Dragon.
Yeah, and then I never looked up the supply so fast.
He wasn't there. He wasn't there, but
what's his guy's name?
Season 2.
Dean Demons? Something? Where's he from?
I don't know.
I'm looking it up. His name is Dean though. All right.
Yeah, so
I don't see anything about him. Never mind. All right, moving on. So Ahsoka, how y'all feel about it? 14 million first episode. Thoughts, opinions?
about
I know.
everything I thought it would be and more.
Marcus?
I will say. I mean, I suspect like, cause I know how Dave Filoni do live action shit. It kind of starts out like a slow burn, but then it like really builds up, like way into the end. But like so far, I'm enjoying it.
Not gonna lie, I didn't watch it. Can't lie.
I know it's okay. I didn't think you watched it.
I didn't. And I still didn't watch. I'm behind on Andor.
I don't think you watched Mandalorian or Andor, didn't you?
Nope.
But you're not.
Yeah,
but Andor is kind of very hard to get in if you like.
Oh, Andor is
if you just like
fire.
the casual Star Wars.
That's pretty easy.
It's good, but it's like it's very like.
I heard people like Andor. I seen people like
it's good.
like Andor more than the Ahsoka.
I
it's 'cause
might be
Andor-
with them right now.
I can see that.
It just
Andor
be
is,
because-
like, pretty peak.
Andor is just like very thought provoking and intricate in a way. But Ahsoka's more like, yo, if shit ain't happening, then people are gonna just start like ridiculing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
right.
shit ain't like going at the speed they want to, they're gonna be like, nah.
I've seen a lot of mixed things about Ahsoka. Like, damn.
It's because
it's understandable.
Ahsoka's just the
I'm
more
not- I'm
mystical
not-
side, whereas Andor is just the
Yeah.
nitty gritty side. That's all it is.
it's more mystical, but now we're actually about to get into the mystical. Like we're actually getting there now instead of like doing all this extra stuff in the beginning. But
It's
it's and
almost like
also
we had to watch character arcs. It's crazy.
But
yeah,
I think
but
with
I can
Ahsoka,
also get.
I don't think a lot of people watch the Clone Wars and Rebels.
That's another thing.
So
Like, I kind of want to watch all that stuff first too.
the connection won't be the same. So spoiler alert, in the most recent episode, even Anakin says this is the thing. He bodied this episode because when Anakin asks Ahsoka, "Yo, dog, what is this?" and she says, "Yo, dog, this is when I fought Maul," right? People are not gonna understand that if they haven't seen it. But the people that have seen Rebels and Clone Wars or Clone Wars and Rebels, or even the first Clone Wars movie, not Attack of the Clones, will be like, okay, like I get it. But these are the same people that say, oh, like they don't like this Ahsoka, but this is the same Ahsoka that was in Rebels. I just have mixed emotions because just pacing is slow. But this was a really good episode. He bodied this episode.
I mean, she didn't say she fought Maul. She just said
Well,
she's a Mandalore.
Yeah,
Like-
but she was fighting. But Caesar Mandalore is just fighting Maul.
Yeah, but even if you hadn't seen that, that's just a battle name. That doesn't really.
Nah,
You
but
don't have to
how
have
many-
seen the Clone Wars or either to get that. Really,
That's
It's a
not
battle
true. Because it's
they
people
mentioned the Siege of Mandalore before in Mandalorian.
but that's all right. That's a Mandalorian. But you would have never known Ahsoka was there. And who's to say that Mando was there?
They said he wouldn't have been there. What?
He wasn't there. He's
Well,
a bounty
yeah.
hunter.
That they said that.
But even with the Siege of Mandalore, you still have the seed. You still need to know what that is.
Not really. It's just a battle, bro.
That's not true.
I didn't know what the first battle was when they did the flashback in the first place.
That was in the first movie. So
No,
you didn't.
that first one.
No, and they did the first
The
flashback. That's when the
Ryloth
clones.
one, yeah, I knew
That's
the
from the Clone
Ryloth
Wars
one.
movie. Not Attack of the Clones.
That very first part. I don't think so.
Yeah, because she
might have
says
been.
it. And
She
he
said one
says
of her
it.
first missions. She said one of their first missions.
Oh,
I
well,
think
The very
not.
first.
I think it was. It wasn't the. I don't think it was a movie. It was one of the episodes early Clone
I
Wars.
say it might be
like,
the earlier episode.
then,
where
yeah.
It was
it
like
was
on
a
some
movie.
saving. It was on some like Saving Private Ryan episode, like type.
Oh,
directed
then you
where
know
it was
what?
like that. It was
I
like
did
when
not
it's
know what
dropping
episode
down,
that
just
is,
getting
then.
blown up. I think it was that.
Yeah, that is an early episode. Now,
So I know the
Yeah.
Ryloth one, but I didn't know what the first one was.
but I
I've
still.
seen
It's
the
up
show.
there. Like,
But no one's gonna know that she was on the Season Mandalore. No.
I think you're overestimating.
No,
like,
I'm not.
Like the cast. I think you're overestimating.
You gonna tell me that the average fan that watches Star Wars and just the
I'm not
shows,
saying that they know, but I think you're underestimating how like the connection that has. It's just a battle name.
nah,
Like, it's not
bruh.
not as deep as you're making it.
Well, all right. So, but then why did Anakin question it?
He wasn't there.
Exactly.
They said it's a flashback through like her point of view.
So if she
He said-
wasn't
he said,
there,
I didn't know this. He sent her back through her memories. Like,
but then
that's
the
why he
fans
said, like, I
weren't
don't know.
there.
Not like some of the
See?
fans weren't there,
So
but like what?
No, majority of the fans that hate the show weren't there. It's a good portion of people that haven't seen anything from the cartoons.
Just say, I'll say this. A majority of there's a large group of fans hating on the show because they because they don't like SJW stuff and like whatever for the female type stuff, which is fine. But there is a large portion of it's like bias to hatred towards. I feel like the show just a little bit and they also attack Rosario Dawson for like, oh, she's not acting like the animated character. She's not smiling.
Yeah.
It's a fucking
Well,
cartoon.
now,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I was saying like it's a cartoon, and now like what? Like you see her go through her little like forced transformation Gandalf type shit, and then now she got a whole different demeanor. So now people can shut the hell up about that. like she's smiling now.
She had
being mad
development, bro.
joyful, so
Like
it's
I don't
word.
understand what
I'm
do
like-
people want. like
I
what do
think
y'all
like
want?
you gotta. That's what I'm saying. I think like you gotta understand like what she been through her whole life, and like is like she's
Niggas
not
never
gonna be
satisfied, bro.
lucky all the
It's so,
time.
it's so ridiculous. I'm just like I be seeing some of the shit people say. I'm like, what are
Yeah.
y'all watching? Like, are y'all watching the same show? Like, what are y'all?
I
doing?
think it's the
just
Star
like-
Wars fans.
yeah.
And I saw another
They're
thing.
never
Star Wars
satisfied,
fans is
bro.
very like they just like to record
They
everything.
could
And then
George
and
Lucas
then-
could come back tomorrow, drop his own sequel trilogy, say like, oh, we doing get rid of that shit, drop it, and they would tear it down more than what
Yeah,
they
nah,
did
they
the
go.
actual sequel.
Yeah, and this is the dude that created Star
They
Wars.
would it would be all over, like how they were saying he ruined their childhood back in the fucking 90s and 2000s when the prequels came out. Like it would be that shit all over again. Why you think he sold the shit in the first place? Because he got sick
And
of
then
y'all
now people,
motherfuckers.
and now people nowadays they wishing the prequels would be back. All these fights saying like the prequels did it.
That's
the
what I'm
best.
saying.
This lightsaber
Like
fights
what?
is, like,
Y'all the
best
same
prequels.
niggas
Like,
that
now
said
y'all
George
want
Lucas
it.
like raped my childhood. I don't know if I can say that word, but I did it.
That's crazy.
Y'all the same niggas, bro.
I never heard that, but that's crazy. That is crazy.
They said that. I'm telling you, bro. If the
crazy.
prequels came out today during that time period, bro, like,
Oh,
man, I'm so glad they didn't because I don't know how Hayden would have survived that shit, honestly. Like,
Nah,
back
he
in
would
the
have
day.
was-
skated that one.
Like that shit is ridiculous.
it's
bro.
odd. It's
But I've
it's
seen
also-
plenty of people like
bro,
on
anything-
YouTube that have not seen Clone Wars or Rebels and watched it and thought this was pretty good. Like they know they're not gonna have connection to certain lines they got, but then it's all pretty much explained. Like anything important that they really need to know is explained in the show. Yes, some of the like I've seen many people like I've been scrolling through some reactions. A lot of people haven't seen it, like haven't seen Clone Wars or Rebels. They might have heard some stuff, but don't really know context for context. Everything that's going on, and I think it's really good. And some of the best stuff they've seen, like the people that especially didn't like the sequels. This is some of the best stuff they've seen in like a long time.
I've seen the opposite.
So I think you're overestimating like the person, like your average person's like
I've seen
perceptive of the show.
I've seen people say that they don't know, they don't really understand Ahsoka because they also haven't seen Ahsoka like that. So
Well,
they
yeah, just even in with the arc that she goes on within the show, it's very easy to follow.
no, but a lot of people's last time seeing Ahsoka was when she was a kid. They haven't seen adult grown up Rebels Ahsoka. So
Well, most people's interaction with Ahsoka is during Mandalorian, and even still, the arc from there to here is still very easy to follow.
then there's people who don't even like Mandalorian. That's
Well,
why.
then why
That's
they?
what,
Well, I say to those people, if you don't like Mandalorian or anything that's come out since the sequels, why the hell are you watching in the first place? Go
because
find something
they
else.
want to relive their childhood with Star Wars.
That's if they're just gonna go into it hate watching, then they're not gonna like it in the first place. So I say, why are you watching in the first place? You're just wasting your time.
No, they're not wasting their
and they're
time.
not adding anything. They're not adding anything. They're not doing anything for themselves. They're just wasting their time.
Wasn't Ahsoka only in like what? She in 2 episodes?
Of what?
Mando.
She was in one, and then one of Boba Fett.
one, and then Book of Boba Fett. Yeah,
Bro, so
which
it's-
was basically a Mandalorian episode.
Yeah,
that
that's
episode of
really
Boba
is
Fett was
Mandalorian.
That's
basically
what
a
I'm saying.
Mandalorian
It's,
episode.
it's she, like it's not that hard to follow her arc from. Even if you hadn't watched that, if you just watch from this through the context of these 5 episodes, her arc is very easy to follow. It's
Some
very
people
easy to
don't
see
know.
that she like what Anakin said to her was true. Like she's holding on to the past. She hasn't been. She's been stuck at the end of the Clone Wars this entire time. It hasn't really been able to move forward. Even just within the context of these episodes, it's very easy to see that. And like, I'm not gonna sit here and say I remember every single thing about that Clone Wars show because it's been a minute since I've watched it all. So most of this is like like refreshing my memory of a lot of things that happened. But even following this, just within this, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I never thought about it like that.
What
I'm
if
like,
that?
okay, makes
What
sense.
if the boy she kissed comes back? Would you remember that?
That's the most randomest thing I've
Yeah,
ever
yes.
heard.
We stopped
yes,
at
yes, I remember, 'cause it happened. I'm pretty sure
he
he's
would've came
dead.
back by now.
I'm pretty sure he's dead by now.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
he
think
did
that
die,
way, bro.
if I remember correctly. But
I
that
think
wouldn't
it's just be a
bro,
thing
she's
where
like,
it's like
that's so random and
it's gonna be a
Y'all
thing
think
where
he's
she learned her
dead?
lesson. It's gonna be a thing where she learned her lesson. And it's like, no, yes. I don't know. I just don't think he cared. Did he die?
that's
No,
such
wait.
that's such a deep
let's try
cut,
to
and
remember.
I know it wouldn't happen. So like, I'm not even gonna entertain that.
Did he? He didn't do some sacrifice shit when they like kissed that one day? Or am I bugging? Did he do some sacrifice?
I don't remember.
shit,
I don't
or
even
am
remember what
bugging?
happened to him. He might
Yeah,
be
I don't
dead.
remember what happened. I don't. He might be dead, bro. I
Like I
can't
doubt
remember.
he's like he might not have survived the Clone Wars. So that's what I'm
Bro,
saying.
he
I think
did
that
survive the
was-
Clone Wars. He wasn't force sensitive.
I'm saying like he still might have
Alright, so it
died.
is.
He was still fighting
He
back.
could have died.
Nah,
It
bro.
I'll
doesn't
say that.
matter.
It's
Like,
when I feel like it don't matter. It don't matter.
more people
I think
died
it's
than
gonna-
just Jedi. in
It's
the
gonna
Clone
be.
Wars, bro.
It'll be more better if that's such a lesson where it's like, all right. So everybody asked if some random episode came up and was like, "So Gira fall in love," and then you're gonna be like, "There was somebody once, but you get over those things." Like it's how they say it. Like,
Oh,
like, what you
niggas still
call it?
ask what happened to Barris, and we still don't know. That's been how many years?
Yeah, we
Still don't know what
Especially
happened to
her.
her.
Oh my god.
She just disappeared in the thin air. Am I tripping over that? No, not really.
Bro,
If
you're
it
not
happens,
average
those are
Star
the
Wars
shows.
fans. These niggas are Star Wars till they die. You're Star Wars
said-
till George Lucas
You said
comes
I'm
back.
not the. You said I'm not the average. I'm
No.
the average Star Wars fan.
No, you're not. You're like till George Lucas comes back, then you're leaving.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, these niggas is ride or die for Star Wars through it all.
I'm ride or die for Star Wars till
No,
like,
you're
the end
not.
of my
So,
life.
all right. So now, if you're so ride or die for Star Wars, Disney Plus raising the prices, will you keep paying for Disney Plus?
When something comes back, I'm gonna like what? What are we talking about?
I know it's a valid question. Disney Plus is raising their prices, and what is it now? It's like It's like $11.99, right? So now it's gonna be $13.99. Will you pay that to watch Star Wars?
For new Star Wars, yes, but while there's after Ahsoka, I said I'm canceling my Disney Plus. Bro. That has nothing to do. There's no new Star Wars shows.
Hey,
I
bro,
don't
you
understand
are
the question.
feeding into the statistic that 26% of niggas is leaving Disney Plus. I've been said that app was trash. No, I got yelled at, crucified. Disney Plus is not worth it. I stand.
I don't even know. I don't know what we're talking about. So
You just say you gonna
We-
cancel it. See?
because there's nothing coming out and there's strikes going on. So why would I like what am I paying it for? Yeah, there's no new shows coming out.
So what? So all right.
There's strikes going on, bro. Like yes, there's not gonna be any new shows coming out for a minute.
Nah, bro. Tell Netflix
And there's no new
that.
Star Wars shows scheduled to come out for quite a minute. So yeah, and no new Marvel shit either because of the strikes going on.
When does Loki come back?
I don't know, October. So that's probably the only thing. I'll probably keep it past that.
So this
Probably
is
the only thing I could think of.
Disney Plus. Disney Plus's third price hike in, I think, was it less than like 5 years or however long they've been around. How do y'all feel about that? It started off as $8, then went to $12, and now $14.
Inflation? Let me stop. I don't know. It's like all streaming services, low key. Like going like Hulu, Netflix.
Hulu about to be $18.
So, I mean, it kind of sucks, but it's for me personally. I don't. I have my Hulu. I'm good. And if I want to watch, like Nari said, if I want to watch something, I'll just pay for it and then I'm done. Like perfect example, House of Dragons. That's the reason why like I had HBO.
Oh,
was
for
to watch
real?
Game of Thrones. Yeah, that's like the only reason. I mean, they got good shows on there, but I really just like watch Game of Thrones because I never watched it. And when House of Dragons comes back, I'll probably get it again.
So when you want to watch something, when something on there you don't want to watch on, so
Yep.
I don't think I'll ever get, unless there's something fire on Disney Plus. I can't do it, bruh. Disney, like,
I'm not like a real like. To be honest, I don't really like. I'm not a big like TV show watcher to begin with. So
that's understandable. Like, I have Hulu. I ain't really want Hulu, but I just watch cooking shows all day on Hulu. I got Crunchyroll because Xbox is giving away 100 days of Crunchyroll. I'm debating if I want to keep it or not. I'll just go back to chopping out the bandwidth.
Did y'all see the You gotta have like premium like to watch dub anime now?
For real? Oh yeah, I did see that.
That's crazy.
That is, bro.
That's crazy.
Even watching your own native language anymore.
I could understand if they were like, if this is the sort of thing where it's like they giving like portion of that money to the dub actors, and maybe, but like if it's not there's nothing like that explained why I'm doing that, then
Well, that's what happened with
that's crazy.
Mob Psycho's DA, right, Nari?
What?
That the guy that voices Mob said he wasn't getting paid like that.
Well,
he left.
Not that he really wasn't getting paid, that they wouldn't accept his work because of the union that he was part of.
I don't know, that Crunchyroll thing is a little OD. It's crazy how a lot of these streaming services are going up in prices, but yet the actors still aren't getting paid. Well, everybody that works on the show, because some of the show writers don't get paid like that either.
Yeah, I seen what's the actor from Breaking Bad? He is like, you don't get anything from those episodes.
Yeah, Aaron Paul. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh,
None of them do. That's the problem.
I think was it Abbott Elementary? The janitor guy like showed he like got like 3 cents or something crazy like that, 50 cents, something like that.
damn.
Nah, that's not funny, but like
Where they Aaron Abbott at, bruh?
that's not funny, but like damn, like how does that happen?
He literally only gets like 50 cents or something like that. It's like
Them fucking laws not updated to like account for streaming and shit. That's why them studios making so much money and pocketing so much profit.
But I will say though, the last time we had this strike, we did get the Flavor of Love. So I mean, you know.
No, we don't need to go back to that. I mean, I did enjoy that time period of those type of TV shows, but definitely don't need to go back to that.
We was getting the Flavor of Love.
The strikes need to end, please.
That was good shit right there. Nah, they do. So, you know, everybody can get back to work and stuff. Praise up for the actors, actresses, show writers, directors, all that good stuff. Praise up for them. Well, keep it in the Star Wars wheelhouse. Nari, how you feel that the director of the Star Wars Jedi games, he left?
It's in God's hands now. Like for real, he was a big reason why these games were that good. He got it. He understood. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
They say why he left, or is just
not that I saw.
Yeah, I think he just left.
Yeah, I don't know. Something happened, but I don't know.
That's crazy.
I would be surprised if he did some shit.
That's true too. I saw a lot of people said that they probably aren't going to buy the next Star Wars game that EA makes too because he's not there. There's been a lot of people leaving a lot of studios. Like the people that's making the Suicide Squad game, they left. Now that game got delayed till February of next year.
It needs to be canceled.
What, the Suicide Squad game?
Yeah,
I don't know why.
It's over, bro. It's like the studio needs to chalk it up as they're going to lose profit for making that game.
That shit not.
They
be
don't lose
Game
anyway. I
Pass.
guess they're gonna lose profit, but they already took that up. Like, there's no way that game ends up being good.
And what else? Who else left? The people at 343 Industries left because Halo was dog shit. So anytime
they did it themselves, so I don't see why they
also
they
true,
trying
too.
to blame. They try to be like, oh, it's the company, bro. Like, y'all suck, bro. Like, just give that. I'm saying, like, just give that shit to Activision or something. Like, bro, just do it, bro. Just have a whole reboot. Like, give it to once y'all buy Call of Duty, just give it to the Call of Duty devs. They got it, bro. They got it.
So this doesn't spell good news for EA, Respawn, and Star Wars.
What happened?
EA should be abolished. Trashiest games ever made.
I haven't trusted EA in years, Loki. Like, ever since
Like-
did they make Unity?
Nah. Assassin's Creed Unity?
Yeah,
Nah, that's Ubisoft.
you saw. I was getting confused.
Where every time
But
I hear
yeah.
like when there used to be like E3 conferences and they'd be like, all right, the Ubisoft conference is next. All right, the EA conference is next. I used to get so pissed because I know they're gonna show 2 packs of ass.
I've not got excited for EA like since I was like a little kid.
Where it's just like it just has like these games like EA games and Ubisoft games just have a certain look to them where it's like it's their product. It's like, bro, it's just not like
Yeah,
it's not like up to date to what's like the graphically it's now. Like that's always been an issue. Shit's just always been an issue, and I don't.
What was that one like? Not Far Cry, but it was like kind of like that Tom Clancy game.
The
Wildlands.
Outlands or Badlands, something Wildlands, yeah. Wildlands.
That game was terrible. Like
it just got like this look on it where it's like you could tell this is an EA game, this is a Ubisoft game.
Y'all didn't play the EA Monster Hunter Wild Hunt or whatever that shit's called?
The heck is that? Oh no.
I didn't want to play that.
I think I know what you're talking about, but it's probably not. I doubt it's a good.
Said it was blowing
Probably
PCs
try to
up.
copy a. About to say they probably try to copy another game franchise, and that's
And then I think either they're canceling it or they're not going further with it because it's not going to be as successful as Monster Hunter.
Definitely not. If it don't have Monster Hunter label behind it, it's not going to do too well. It's not by Capcom. It ain't it.
Yeah, that's a fact. Oh, it's okay. We'll get a good Star Wars game from Ubisoft, right? I'm not playing it, so I'm gonna need somebody else to hold it
That's
down.
another thing. Why do we keep giving Star Wars to Ubisoft and EA? Just give them to the bigger, like, first party developers, like something like.
Bro,
oh my
Insomniac
gosh.
working on
Especially Marvel
Spider-Man
games.
and
But that's it,
Wolverine.
bro. Like, all these other superheroes that could have been had good ass games, and like they just sitting in dust because Ubisoft and EA just got all these products from them.
Bro, they the only ones that got time. Everybody else over here making classics. They got time to make either okay games or mid or trash. It's just the reason why those Star Wars games so good is because Respawn just knows how to make games. But now that he left, like Nari said, that shit is in God's hands now. So, and even then, the Ubisoft studio that made Odyssey, like a lot of people say that Odyssey is really good, right? And then they made Immortals Phoenix Rising, which is really good too. Those are 2 good games by a studio that's not even that Ubisoft has no connection to. They just gave them the money to make the game. So we need to support those studios. These other places is not doing them justice. But so that being said, there's one studio that we didn't support though. It's the Saints Row developers. They're shutting down. They dropped that Saints Row game that nobody played, and that was dog shit. Made DLC for the game that I don't think anybody played, and I've heard people say it was dog shit. They remastered Saints Row 3 instead of Saints Row 2, which makes no sense. Because I'd rather get 2 than 3 to play that again than like I'd rather play 2 again. 3 is cool, but I'd just rather play 2 again. So
they had one job.
They did it themselves.
They was rebooting it. Just go back to the that they had.
Bro, they could have went back to
they was rebooting it. Just go back to the basics, bro. Just go back to the basics. That's all you had to do. Make that shit about gangs. Saints Row gang, whatever, like Saint Street, whatever. I don't remember the names right now because it's been so long.
So
bro,
like sleeper games back in the day.
Facts. So,
I did not expect that game to be like that good, like the original ones.
What are some of y'all favorite memories from Saints Row?
The whole Saints Row 2 like story, like man, funny. This is a quite classic game.
Running around butt ass naked like as a thug. Just play. Nah, the funniest thing be like the cheats and then like the cars be running into you on purpose. That's just big mad funny.
It's just mad goofy. Like,
Or
I don't miss
Yeah,
smacking people with
yeah.
dildos.
what was that? The pimp slap?
no.
Yeah.
I didn't mind Saints Row 3, but I agree it was like it was very over the top. But like they could have toned it down like after that. After like Saints Row, I don't remember Saints Row 4, bro.
That's
Was
when
it
they had the
aliens
aliens. And you had superpowers, and people were like, "Bro, I'm too strong for this shit." Somehow I have that on my Switch, and I don't remember buying it.
Yeah.
Saints Row 4?
Yes,
We stopped.
That's mad random.
I know. I was like, "Wait, when
Your
the
nephew
fuck did I
probably-
get this, bro?"
Your nephew probably bought that without you noticing, bro. We stopped.
I was like, "When did I have Saints Row 4 on the Switch?" So,
That's mad funny.
so yeah, like, nah, bro, fuck this shit.
Yeah, just go back to basics, bro. When this, you don't know where to go, direction y'all need to go to, just keep it simple. Go back to the basics and do better. Like, cause you think about it, like, what happened to the era where like it was like about the gangs, and it was about like
Nah, once you
there's
became
no
a
using
president, it
black
was
people
over.
for profit, like the 50 Cent games, the Def Jam games, Saints Row, when it was actually about gangs. They have got rid of that completely, like in the game industry, bro.
Nah, bro. Once you what's I'm gonna call it? Once they said you ain't playing this shit, they said fuck it. We're gonna go corporate. So Saints Row 3, they went straight to being a president.
That was crazy. That's actually kind of crazy.
I was a little
Getting
upset.
back to the people that brought you there.
Oh, that's facts, bro. But that's why they don't make like Def Jam games, because they know people not gonna buy it.
Or people gonna buy it if it's good. That's all you gotta do. It's a damn fighting game, so just make that shit good.
People love like a modern day Def Jam.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. People been waiting
But
on modern day with all these
then again,
rappers
too,
nowadays.
It's kind of hard because the same rappers that was on Def Jam not even on there. And then if they was to make another Def Jam game, it was gonna be like Big Sean fighting Logic. And who gonna pay for that?
I'll be whooping Logic's ass. I don't care who I'm using, bro. I'm whooping that nigga's ass.
it's like no one signed to Def Jam. They would have to make like a straight up like just
Yeah,
Just
I'll
eat
say
like something else.
not to be Atlantic Records.
Yeah, like
But
something like that.
Bro, what was that? QC? Bro, that'd be crazy. I'd be OD. All them
Like
Atlanta
they
rappers.
did that, yeah, that'd be fire. Bro,
I
alright.
don't think you had to be on Def Jam to actually be on the game though, because I remember T.I. was in one of them weird Def Jam games, and he was in it, so it was like very interesting.
So would you want to have like Big Sean fight YG?
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
be
if it does be a game,
big
bro,
gay
have it, you
rapper.
can do it.
Or alright,
Say-
hold on. You could have Justin Bieber fight Rick Ross.
I'll do it.
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
Just add the singer DLC, bro.
People would eat that up.
Or Janae
Yeah,
Aiko
Word.
fight Tiana
Yeah,
Taylor.
Like in the DLC era we have now, like they can just add anybody they want. Like basically.
I wonder
Yeah,
what
I
they
guess
It
would
wouldn't have to be
call
called
it.
Def Jam anymore.
Yeah, they would have to call
They
something
probably-
else.
They like this.
Just call it something else, bro.
But then again, too, the same way rappers don't get paid today. And like when I listened to Joe's podcast, his only gripe was that like he felt like they didn't really pay the rappers during that era. So he want all of them to get paid. So you had to get like
Some of
They
scrubs.
get the right amount of money, they probably do it.
Yeah.
Oh, so they'll definitely get Big Sean. That nigga ain't had a hit since.
This game industry is making enough money.
So alright, I could see if it's the Def Jam, I could see Big Sean being on there, Dave East, cause who the fuck listening to Dave East right now?
Come on.
JD Kids be alright, Young Jeezy be alright, even though he going through a divorce right now. Oh, bro, Lil Scrappy, I could definitely see Lil Scrappy piecing up Big Sean. Justin Bieber be alright. Oh, Jeremiah, never mind.
The kids like, oh, know who these rappers are.
Oh, that's true too.
You have to get some modern like.
I don't know who the fuck Lil Scrappy is.
Lil Scrappy from Love and Hip Hop.
Scrappy's either.
You're just naming names.
Love and Hip Hop. So I know because of
You got a
Georgia.
little scrappy.
I'm not a fan of Love and Hip Hop, bro.
Yeah,
It's waste of time.
if you hear a song, you probably recognize it.
We can make like an old school versus new school like campaign.
Yeah, that'd be
like the new school
fire.
rap versus the old school rap.
Damn, I don't. But even if they did one,
We got a premise.
Universal could do it too. But I don't know if Universal will let their artists do it as well.
I feel like it's just the music. I feel like you could be like any rapper, like singer could be in it if they really wanted to. But I think it's just the music.
That's true. Huh.
It's like probably gonna be the issue. But we'll see how that would go.
You gotta get somebody else. I wonder why. I wonder why like they don't really come together. But then who would make the game?
Yeah, that's another thing. You would have to get actual like a great game developer to actually for that game to be successful.
But
That
EA
round
did
style.
make this one.
What'd you just say?
It's another round studios.
That would be fire, bro. That
Safe
would be
bet.
fire.
It's a safe bet, bro.
That is.
It's a safe bet.
Dang.
Like, yo, Ed Boon, like, can you make Def Jam better? Like, he probably answer, he'd be like, we can. I would want to. He probably would be like, sure, if he could. He seemed like he's down to earth and like kind of with it, like with the culture.
We should add him on Twitter. Yo, dog. Make this one real quick. All right, got you on the next one.
Yeah, I sure he did that one day. It's like, what like property would you want to see us take on or something like that? Just like, I guess for a poll.
Bro,
And of course, many people said like Marvel versus DC, but Def Jam game?
Fight for New York had Kimora Lee in it.
Yeah, bro.
What? But they didn't have Russell
saying, like-
Simmons. Let me stop.
Bruh.
Let me stop. Oh, that's crazy. This
Probably like a Charles Barkley situation where I'm be like, oh, they didn't want to pay me what I wanted. So I didn't go.
But there's no
But I'm
other
just saying,
girls
bro,
on here.
like,
Oh,
they
Lil
really
Kim
wanted
is
to.
on here. Never mind.
Who's gonna use Russell Simmons as a character though?
Where I'm not picking Russell. Right?
You want
Watch
to
out.
pick Bubba Sparks?
Rather be Bubba Sparks,
Pick
Russell
Bubba Sparks
Simmons.
over Russell Simmons. What?
Damn.
Paul Wall or something.
What about Exhibit?
Paul Wall in them games.
Nah, they got Sean Paul.
I'll be exhibit. Oh, I forgot they did have him. It's hilarious.
Who's in Vendetta?
Get busy.
Vendetta had nobody. Joe Biden was in both of
Get
these.
busy with like
Noriega was in both. DMX.
pump.
Hold on. Fight for New York had a roster. And this game got an 8.9 on IGN.
Bro. But that's another thing. The game was actually good. It had a good fighting mechanic. Like it's not like it was basically a wrestling game in a way.
Which one do y'all see them bringing back first? Def Jam, Fight for whoever, or NFL Street?
None of them.
What was the second one?
NFL Street.
I thought
No,
didn't they
it
try to
says-
bring back
oh,
NFL?
I could have sworn they said they're going to start making street games again because there's something with the. I think after a certain year, I think EA was gonna not lose, but like lose the exclusive rights to make football games or something like that. So like other
Oh,
games
so
could be made,
kind of like
like
FIFA.
NCAA or like something like that. I could be wrong. But I
No, it's
remember
called
reading something like
EAFC.
that. It was after like 2024 or some shit. I can't remember. I remember reading something like that. So maybe they can make street games. I don't see why they don't make street games though. That's another thing. Like going back to the Saints Row stuff, like they don't make like games like that kind of like go off black culture anymore. It's because
That is
I don't
true.
know. This is,
Well,
Still,
no,
I
for
mean, this is the era,
Spoken
but it's
was. Oh, this is such a great segue, yo, Mark. You're a segue king, bro. So Forspoken had black people, but no one bought it. They thought it was ass.
that's a the game was just not. If it's a good game, people gonna buy it. Like, but if it's people word of mouth saying, "Nah, this shit
Well,
ugly and kind of like," man,
Hogwarts was ass, and people bought that.
I feel like probably not as much as they thought they was gonna get the sales because once the reviews came out, people were saying like it was just like that hype for that game went down.
Well, Hogwarts.
Yeah, like I feel
Bro.
like once word of mouth gets out where your review, bro. Like the hype goes down a lot.
Once Hogwarts came out, nobody talks about that game no more. That game not even in Game of the Year conversations anymore.
Yeah, because it doesn't have Game of the Year ratings. I feel like. I feel like that might be the same thing about that with Starfield.
Bro,
because it's not like people. It's not like 10s out of 10s across the board, but
it's free. I still haven't played it.
It just depends on the person.
Facts.
Yeah, I want to play it too. It's just all these this whole like span of months, bro. There's so much shit coming out.
It's too much stuff.
There's so much shit that's been out, and they got Spider-Man 2 coming out like next month? 2 months from now?
Nah, next month, October 20th or 21st, one of them. Dang, let me see.
Bruh. Is P about to come out next week or this? Wait, what day is it?
It comes out on Tuesday or Monday. I think it's Monday.
Yeah, what the heck? That's crazy. So yeah, it comes out that like, bro, like.
So, a Square lost $2 billion, and Forspoken, Avengers, and all the gacha games that they've made is to blame. And you know what I'm saying? Some people thinking that Square might not have enough money to produce another game for a minute. Granted, they have this Final Fantasy coming out that's done, but I don't know if they're gonna re-up $2 billion that fast. So we talked about Forspoken.
Microsoft to the rescue. We stop.
Nah, Sony, bruh. Sony should have been bought them.
Bro, they could have been bought. They probably could have been had them, but like, I just feel like I don't know. Sony got it like that.
Sony definitely
because if Xbox come along and be like,
they overpaid for Bungie. That was the problem.
Think, like, look. If they have a bidding war, Xbox is gonna win that bidding war.
Yeah.
There's like no way you're gonna be Square Enix to be like, yo, like we're gonna take less money to stay with Sony. I mean, I don't think it come down to this. But never. I mean, who knows? But I just feel like if that was the case, like you're not turning down Xbox money. I feel like.
And nobody gonna turn down that bad.
But also, you never know too, because they're still technically I don't know the stuff with going on with Activision and all that. They're probably gonna be like, all right, if y'all buy Square Enix, y'all really be Monopoly, or they're gonna be trying to stopping that too. I guess that's gonna take mad long to go through.
That is crazy. They about to be a Monopoly, or not Monopoly, but they about to own most of the gaming shit.
Bro, my thing is, how can they have issue with that? And they see what Disney just did,
right?
Like y'all should have been. So now it's like it's like a moot point now that you're trying to say Xbox about to be Monopoly, but you look at Disney like y'all let Disney go through all this. I digress.
Sony is like super hard headed though. Like Sony should have probably been bought Square.
Yeah, they are.
But they said no.
I think
it did.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was a thing where it's like Square Enix, they just refused to sell.
Oh, I can see that.
Who knows?
But most of the games,
think of something like that.
Most of the games stay on PlayStation though. Like Xbox still doesn't have Final Fantasy VII. It's on PC, but it's not on PlayStation.
Right.
So I don't know why Sony like that.
We never know. We'll see what happens, but you never know. Like it'll probably. I feel like after enough time passes, they might end up releasing that shit. But who knows? I also saw IGN video saying like, Final Fantasy Rebirth has exclusivity for a certain amount of time.
Oh, and that shit going right to PC.
Like 3 months or something like that.
Yeah, so going right to PC.
So we'll see. It is what it is. But also, where the Kingdom Hearts games at? So.
Bro, I actually watched that Kingdom Hearts trailer that came out a year ago again, and I was like, damn, I forgot this came out a year ago.
Bro, they announced it too early again. Like, that's the stupid problem. Kingdom Hearts games. They just announced stuff too early. That's it, bro. Because they still waiting on the mobile game, bro. For Missing Link, bro. The Kingdom Hearts Missing Link bullshit, bro. They said, all right, we're not getting into Kingdom Hearts 4 until we get that game. We haven't got that game yet. Oh my god. All right, that's enough for answering this. I go on forever.
Keep it in Sony wheelhouse. Sony had the State of the Play where they announced games they announced again. They announced Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Foam Stars, Honkai Star Rails on Beyond PS5, Tales of Rise Beyond the Dawn, DLC with 4 Tales of Rise, Spider-Man 2, Helldivers 2, Deep Color Earth Collection plates. You can just go on Etsy and buy plates, or Amazon to buy plates. Ghost Runner 2, they showed off more avatars, Frontiers of Pandora, Resident Evil 4 DLC, and a VR mode for the PS VR, Ghostbusters Rise of Ghost Lord, Baby Steps, and that's it. So Kent, you're a big Resident Evil fan. Are you gonna cop a PS5 VR headset to play Resident Evil 4 in VR?
No, I mean, I would try it, but nah.
Bro, that VR headset costs a lot of money.
Yeah, I would.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Better off buying
I
the Facebook
play
one.
You got it?
I got a Facebook one.
Damn.
The Oculus.
Yeah, no, I know there's an audience out there for people that like VR stuff, but like, damn, like, I feel like VR gaming, like people talking about VR gaming like maybe like 10, 20 years ago, whatever it was. Like, people thought that would be like so futuristic, but you see it now, it's very underwhelming.
Bro,
like, it's cool if you go to places like have VR games. It's like, oh, like a little like date or something, like have some VR, a little. It's cool. But, like, I'm not about to sit in my I'm not about to like redo my whole room so I can make like a mat for VR and like make space so I don't like tear my ACL playing doing a dodge roll in Resident Evil. Like,
that shit gets hot.
His face is mad sweaty.
You gotta move stuff in your room to make like, bro, like it's a lot to do. But VR gaming it didn't add that what people thought it was.
I don't think I ever told this story. So on the Meta, alright. So the Oculus, MetaQuest, whatever they call it shit now, you do a lot of stuff, right? PlayStation VR, you can play VR games. But on there, you can do a lot of stuff. Like, I went to a Young Thug concert before he went to jail. I went to a few concerts on there. I went to one basketball game. I was courtside and shit. Niggas couldn't see me, but I was courtside, right? So it was one day that I haven't been on in a while because they started to change the whole landscape of the Meta shit, right? And they got these rooms, right? So I walk into a little room, my VR person, I sit down, I mute my mic because I don't want them to hear me talking and shit. Bruh, they be having like, and I haven't been there since that one time. They be having like full blown like AA type meetings, bruh. Like, they be sharing stories, talking about their days. The best story that I heard though in the VR headset, this is why if anybody wants to get a VR, I would either get the Oculus or the Steam, the Valve Index, right? But the best story I heard was basically this guy was working at this photograph company, right? It's like before .com and all this other stuff. So he was developing pictures, blah, 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 right? So now .com comes, right? And emails and all this other stuff and attaching images. So the guy emails this other dude because he sends in pictures, right? And my nigga must have been like with the nudes, right? Get his nudes developed of him like fucking girls. So long story less long, when he's messaging the guy, in the email thread is all the girls that he's fucking and all the pictures of the girls that he's fucking. And I was like, dog. So I'm never coming back here. It was a funny story, but I thought I'd just share it with y'all.
So I guess like IRL stuff like that's like the cool part. I guess VR, like you can like watch concerts, basketball games, have AA meetings. Like that part is cool, but I don't think the gaming things.
It depends on the game. So like David, he was telling me that he plays Beat Saber, so then I went and played it on there. Now I definitely like playing Beat Saber on there. But there's this place in New York called VR World, and there's also this place in North Jersey called the Sandbox VR. And it's in VR World, I don't really like it because the games there are ass, and that's why I think it exposes VR where it's like this shit not even fire like that for real. But in other areas, you'll be like, all right, this shit's kind of cool. It's all right. I think with Resident Evil, it doesn't really work because I'm gonna feel like I'm in the arcade, like playing House of the Dead. I'm not gonna cop. That's the people that have it though. But Kent, would you play Separate Ways, the VR, or not the VR, the Ada Wong DLC?
Yeah, of course. RE4 is like my top 5 like favorite game of all time.
That's a VR game. I don't think I'm gonna copy it. I don't really like RE4 like that or this one.
I will I will say Resident Evil 4. I think I heard like Resident Evil 4 VR is like one of the best like VR games like ever.
Oh, for
ever.
real?
Like, yeah.
Oh,
I
that's not
think
bad.
it's like that and like that one half is a Half-Life.
Oh yeah, Half-Life Alex. They say it's fire, bruh. Like people as like super Half-Life fans just bought the Steam Index just for that, and they say that's like the
Yeah,
best
it's
VR headset. But the biggest takeaway from this state of the play was the Spider-Man 2 deluxe edition stuff. So you know they got what 8 suits including Miles, right? I think it is.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. Some of them suits look like they just had like a spinning board and just like I'm gonna throw darts and just hope whatever like colors we make out of it, we just gonna put that on the suit and then
Dang. Well, he'll be okay.
Sony got him.
Yeah.
Sony clapped him.
Sony said you're not gonna talk shit about our game. Sony took you out.
yeah, and I'm gonna keep talking. I got said. Like Saudi had a little, let's go a little overboard with some of them suits that they just gave away. But I'll digress. You know, Saudi.
So you don't like the purple suit with the green?
Nah, I don't really feel purple and green together, unless it's like I don't know, Green Goblin. Yeah, it was the Hulk of Green Goblin.
You got 65 suits to choose from, so.
I'm just saying, like the ones they're giving away for the pre-orders,
For the
kind of
yeah.
like, it's kind of.
All right, so you got this suit is kind of ugly. Okay, so they got some doo-doo brown suit where he got the diarrhea green. You got the purple and green suit. I don't know what's up with them in green. You have this all black suit, which would be fire, but you have a gold spider logo and you have red feet and arms, and then you have a black and gold suit, which actually isn't that bad. What's his other suit?
Just look at the Miles Morales ones. I think I should have sworn there's something where he had like a little like pompadour mohawk. I was like, what is that?
Oh, from the Spider-Verse.
What? Nah, it was a different one. It was for, that's I think that's for Peter. I think there's one for Miles that's like the same. It's like has like a hood, but it has like a little like cock-a-doodle-doo like red thing coming from his head. Like I was like, what is that?
That's just his hair.
Like that's I don't know. It looked like it was like straight hair like from Mohawk, and I was like I couldn't see no close with his dreads or not. But I was like,
And they got him looking like a rooster. So
yes, it looked like a rooster, bro.
I want to see all these suits again. So they did the deluxe suits. All right, so they got this. Oh, I think I see what you're talking about now. The suit is kind of weird. Oh, this state of the play low key felt like a waste of time. It just felt like everybody was just there for Spider-Man.
Everybody's there for Spider-Man and just there for Final Fantasy Rebirth or Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
That's really
that was
it.
the big games that they showed, and that's honestly all you needed.
Why is this trailer playing at a lower quality? What the heck? I remember seeing the trailer in higher quality. All right, so
Forgot to find like something like the actual like developer like.
oh, I
What's
see
it
what she's
called?
talking about. Yeah, this suit is kind of weird. I think the weirdest suit is the King kind of looking suit where he got the little fur around his neck. That's a little odd.
It's like a Craven thing, but
Miles' suits aren't that bad. Oh,
I feel like there's definitely gonna be something where it's like I'm probably gonna wear over those suits regardless.
yeah. Do y'all have this as a game of the year contender?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's like another podcast. I said it's gonna be hard for it to be. I'm probably gonna have to take that back because I saw some gameplay. It was, looks very good and very innovative, and it's a lot like you can do. So I was like, I'll give you. It's definitely gonna be a game of the year contender. I feel like I have a more positive outlook on it, possibly winning compared to before.
I think
It's definitely gonna be hard to beat Baldur's Gate 3 and Tears of the Kingdom.
bro.
Now.
So, all right, real quick, two quick game reviews, real quick. Then we'll talk about the Nintendo stuff. So, all right, yesterday I beat Baldur's Gate 3, and I have to say that is probably one of the best RPGs I have played in such a long time. That was a really good game. I think everybody should play it at least once. Hey, I want to do another playthrough, but I got a list of other games I got to beat first. But that is such a great game. Such a great game. Great story, great characters. You tell the story however you want to tell it. Bro, such a great game. Such a great game. I think it's worth full price. I would definitely buy that shit again if I had to. I would thought about buying it on a PlayStation to play with people that don't have a PC, but I was like, nah, dog. But bro, such a W game. Then what else did I beat? Oh, Armored Core. That game was alright. It was alright. I don't really care to play it again. Cool. Care for it. Y'all have Armored Core, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nairi, I know you don't like Soulsborne games. Actually, Nairi, you know what? You can beat the first boss now because they nerfed them.
I'm not playing that game.
But Armored Core is alright.
I enjoyed the challenge of it. I definitely, well, I guess for free time, definitely gonna try Baldur's Gate.
Bro,
Also,
that game is fire, bruh. I like it too.
Release it on Xbox.
it's just
I'm waiting to release it on Xbox.
Nah, bro, let's hop on PlayStation, then we can all play together.
Nah, the only reason I'm saying that is because there's just too many games I need to play. This is a backlog.
Exactly.
So when it comes to Xbox, I should have multiple games completed by then.
Bro,
And then they'll be like, oh, it's out now, so I can play it now.
I got this long list. I'm about to go play Remnant 2 after this. Such a long. I'm gonna beat him though. I'm gonna beat him. This has been such a great year of games.
It's probably gonna get even better once. I mean, lots of people have to come out, so I love the demo a lot. That's my shit. And then, Spider-Man. Hey, we got it. Then after that, we got coming in January. You have like Tekken 8.
Nah, bro, you skipped over Hot
Persona 3
Wheels.
remake.
You skipped over Hot Wheels. Bro.
Yeah, so like in January we have the Resident Evil,
Nah,
Persona 3 Reload, and we have.
We're gonna do Hot Wheels like that. This Hot Wheels look, they took the first one and made it better. This one was really good.
My criticism of that is it looks like that could have been DLC for the first one because it looks a lot like the first one.
They added new game modes.
Bro, it just looks a lot like the first one where it's like,
oh yeah,
exactly, like, I would not be mistaken if I would.
But they added new game modes.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. I'm just saying this don't look like a sequel to me.
Look, they got Burnout type shit now. You can like knock people's cars out.
All right, I'll take that. I'll see. I'll try. I'll probably check it out some way, shape, or form. I'll probably look at a video.
That's a COD day one. Fuck Spider-Man.
Because for some reason, studios just be saying, "Forget these arcade racers." I mean, you're not gonna care about them because Mario Kart got it.
Nah, but the Crew came out today. Y'all copping?
I don't even know about that.
What Crew? Who's Crew?
Crew Motorfest.
Whose Crew came out?
Crew Motorfest, bruh. That shit came out today. Y'all not copping? Yeah, but the motorcycles, planes, and cars.
I gotta look at the reviews on that.
I didn't even know about it. Came in live.
I only know because I was watching Kai stream and Agent said he about to go play it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Crew Motorfest. See what the reviews looking like. All right, boom, right? Okay, IGN gave it a 7. That good enough?
Well, I don't really trust IGN reviews, so I gotta look at some of this.
Gave it a 7. That's the best tip right now.
I have to watch like actual gamer play it. Let me stop.
What else? Oh, Nintendo Direct. Where they showed the Nintendo Direct? This was like a kind of a Mario fun Nintendo Direct. First off, they showed Splatoon 3, I think DLC. Then it just went straight Mario versus Donkey Kong. Then you have, what is the other game? Where's it at? Mario RPG, Princess Peach Showtime. I feel like I'm missing a Mario game. I am.
Thousand Year Door.
Yeah, 1,000 Year Paper Mario, 1,000 Year Door remake or like HD like remaster.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
Yeah, don't buy that. It's just play 3. We stop.
WarioWare, Move It. Oh,
Okay.
they got more, a course pass, Wave 6 for Mario Kart 8.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
you got Diddy Kong and Funky Kong and Pauline drivers and Pete Jet, whatever, and new courses. Now that pass thing that they did for the
Oh, that was
course pack they
good.
did, Mario Kart, that's low key like
That was the best thing.
they should do that with Smash Bros.
They
I like
revitalized
it.
that game.
They definitely did.
So, do y'all plan on buying any of these Mario games?
Maybe
I
if
think
I
I
was your
would.
daughter.
Yeah, I think I would play Paper Mario, and I might do Super Mario RPG. But
I
I
was,
feel
yeah, I
like
was about to
Paper
ask about
Mario.
that.
But I feel like it's because I never played the OGs for any of these, so it's pretty cool to see them come out.
I think I
I've been waiting
rented
for them so long.
Paper Mario from Blockbuster and immediately told my dad to send that shit back. I did not
Nah,
like that game.
the story for that game looks mad like good, like the dialogue and like the characters and shit. Just the design in general, like looks like it goes pretty hard. So I'll probably check it out.
So
Dude, that was your door, like a classic, like GameCube game. I would say.
I just sent that shit right back. I don't know. I've never been into like Mario games. Something about them. I don't like Mario or Sonic games. It's something about them. They put me to sleep. And then I think as a kid, I got frustrated with Paper Mario because I was like, well, this is weird. How the fuck you do this shit? I just got it because it was a cartoon looking game. And I'm thinking Mario is for everybody. I guess my young mind was not ready for Mario. And I don't think I'm still ready for that nigga, bro. Because I bought with that Super Mario Odyssey and I never beat that shit. I sent that shit right to GameStop. Rated right back. Maybe I'm.
Say it's a bad game.
What? Super Mario Odyssey?
Yeah.
No, I just don't think it's for me.
Or is it just not your speed?
Yeah. Mario games and Sonic games aren't really for me. I think I try to force myself to like them, but I just gotta understand they're just not for me. Like Sonic Frontiers, I can't get past the first 5 minutes. I can't do it. Turn that shit right off. I keep trying. Can't do it. Super Mario.
If you don't really have like a, I guess like a, like just like an interest in Sonic in general, it's gonna be hard to get into Sonic games.
Bro.
Yeah, I think Mario 2, like it's kind of like it'll be kind of hard to just.
See, I think
If you haven't like grown up with it or like just
yeah,
like really like into it when you was growing up, it's kind of hard to get into.
I think what
Rather
messed
than
me
probably
up was
elsewhere.
I was streaming Sonic Generations, and then everybody's like, "Why don't you stream Sonic Adventure 2?" I don't think people really realize that game has not aged well at all.
If I was in that chat, I would just been like, "Bro, just keep playing what you're doing, bro."
Bro, people that swear by Sonic Adventure 2 don't realize that game has not aged well at all. It that is pure nostalgia talking about that game.
I would say, I think it's cool, but it's like it's definitely some the courses are good. It's just like some of like the gameplay mechanics is also like I can see you saying like yeah, it's a little it's definitely dated, and it's like the rail you have to grind on rails and stuff. It's kind of hard to like line that shit up and like jump platform and all this other stuff you got to do at the same time.
I was trying.
Cause it's kind of like on skates in a way. Sonic has always been like that.
Maybe I'll get back in. Maybe I'll get into Sonic and Mario. I just need that one.
I
Just
think
need that one.
It's all about that Chow Garden. That's all you need.
That's nothing. People love the Chow Garden, bro, and I don't blame them because it feels like whenever a Sonic game doesn't have Chow Garden, it seems like it's a missing thing. But it's crazy because it's only been 2 Sonic games that actually have a Chow Garden.
Which ones
Well,
is
they
it?
have to get Sonic Adventure 2 and then Sonic Adventure 1. But then they also had the Game Boy games that kind of, I think they did little stuff with Chow Garden, like the Sonic Advance games for the Game Boy Advance. I think they had some like Chow stuff.
The only Sonic games I ever liked was the ones on the PSP. I didn't even beat those shit.
It's funny because I just don't think Sega realizes how much like they have an audience for the Chow Garden and stuff, bro. Like they could low key make bank if they like probably made a Chow Garden like center like game for Sonic fans, bro. Like they could probably make a good amount. or just have like or just have that within another Sonic game they release, and they probably get a lot more sales.
Shout out Sonic fans. Sorry, I'm not one of y'all, but this Nintendo Direct had a lot of people in the uproar because some people was like, "Yo, dog, they don't want HD games. They want like full blown remasters." I'm split because honestly, I don't really care about this shit. But I also, the Switch can't only handle what it can handle. You see how people talk about the new Pokemon DLC? There needs to be a new Switch there. I was on the side of the Switch, but now I'm on the side that we just need a new Switch in general.
Yeah, I think it's been long enough.
Yes. Yeah, it's time. You can kind of see Nintendo getting ready for it in a way.
Yeah, that's someone said that too. Someone was like how they probably just dropping all the HD stuff because for one, y'all been asking for this stuff for the longest, and then for two, they getting ready to drop another one. So I'm not mad at that.
Definitely gearing up towards it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's next year if they know something.
Now, Nairi.
Mhm.
Now I asked you earlier, you know what I'm saying? Would you have kept your Switch? And you told me no, right?
Not a Nintendo guy.
So, alright, hear me out. Would this one game make you a Nintendo guy?
I don't know what game we're talking about, but probably not.
Spy Anya Operation Memories. It's where you play as Anya Forager from Spy Family on the Switch.
You really asked me that?
Yeah. And you take photos with little Anya.
I need some your gameplay and stuff.
You might be spitting. Hold on now. I didn't even think about that. Hold the phone.
That doesn't do anything. I'm not a Nintendo guy, so no.
Come on, man. Spy Family.
Yeah, I like Spy Family.
Not this family of spies.
No, I don't like Nintendo.
Well, how do you feel that GTA 6 is possibly cost $160?
Rockstar, not. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. No,
It'll take two interactive.
Yeah, I'm not paying more than $100 for that game. So,
But
if it actually is, I doubt it. But if it actually is, I'm not playing it. So
that's what the rumor is. They say, you know, taking a lot of money to make this. They gotta re-up somewhere.
I would have said they would have lost their damn minds.
Yeah, facts.
I'm not playing it if it's $150. No. However, no, there is no however. There is no however. That game more than $70, I'm not touching it. Base game more than $70, absolutely not.
What if it's 80?
No, I'm not playing it.
Bro.
It'd be damn near 80 after taxes. What if it's 70?
Alright, so what if it's 85? Oh wait, that's with taxes. Yeah, what if it's 85 with taxes?
What kind of person?
But what if you get the deluxe edition?
I'm not paying a deluxe edition for Grand Theft Auto game.
That makes more sense, maybe. But if it's based nothing, they get nothing. Like it's like, you just get this game. Also, if they release fucking GTA 6 with unfinished fucking GTA Online, I'm going to fucking scream.
Exactly. I'm not like there's not a thing Grand Theft Auto wise that's gonna get me to pay more than $70. There's no way in hell I'm ever getting above a base version of a Grand Theft Auto.
I want to see the rest of this person's tweet.
Rockstar, I will whoop your fucking
Rockstar's not that good of a game company for me to be putting that up.
Finish your online before you release the damn game. Holy crap.
That's what the rumor is, bruh. That's kind of a crazy rumor. $150?
Here's I think someone just talking out their ass, whoever made up with that rumor. But if it is true, then won't be playing it. I'll watch other people play it, but I won't be playing it.
Bro, can we talk about how GTA 5 also turns 10 this weekend?
Talk about how much they milked that game into the ground.
Bro, what are like some of your favorite GTA 5 memories?
Just the story. Let me stop. No, online, like, missions are like mad fun.
Yeah, just online in general. It's been so long, I can't really pinpoint one moment,
Um,
and it all just blends together anyway.
I think one of my favorite memories of GTA 5 is we were doing one of these heists, and I don't know who it was, but they went over the curb and went flying while we was riding the motorcycle.
That's every heist we do.
That too.
Or when we were actually when we finally finished the first heist, that was a good memory because it took us forever to get out the bank or from wherever we were to go to the bank to shoot up the people at the bank, steal the money. Yeah, that was funny. That was a good time.
It did take a while, like a low key raid.
Took us the longest time to do that shit. So that was a good time.
I just hope they, like Marcus said, hope they just do better with the online.
Bro, GTA on PC is a cheat code, right? So, I think I told y'all the story before, but I didn't. I was playing GTA on PC, not online, just regular, just GTA 5. And, well, not GTA RP, I should say. But, what happened? I went on, I'm broke, obviously, because my stuff didn't transfer over. So I just went, I typed in a little chat, hey, I'm broke, can I get some money? And lo and behold, money started falling from the sky. Hundreds, 20s, thousands, millions, just falling from the sky, And I was like, damn, I don't know if I should pick this up or if I should just let it be. And I only picked up like $300 and I got right off the game because I'm not trying to get banned. But that shit was just falling from the sky. I was like, damn, PC niggas got this shit easy. Also, too, if GTA 6 releases on these consoles, it has to have the GTA 5 type graphics that the PC has. Because, bro, that's night and day. Night and day. If y'all ever look at how the PC GTA looks versus the console GTA, night and day. Two different GTAs. The Rockstar.
Back in the day when it first came to PC.
Bro. That shit looks immaculate. That shit looks great. I'm trying to see the rest of this article, but I think somebody just tweeted it. I don't know. I'm gonna believe them though. Sorry. What else is there? I don't think there's anything else. Does anybody else have anything? Oh shit. Anybody else have anything they want to add?
Rest in peace, Red Dead Online, and
For real?
I'm just saying, like at this point, it's basically dead. Like they haven't said anything about it so long. We're just assuming that I'm pretty sure it's all said and dead. Like,
It's over. Yeah.
it seems like it's over. Especially when they say they focus on J6, like they started.
I mean, maybe we'll get another one after this.
I mean, I don't know if that Red Dead 1 remaster is still coming or like remake. Whatever it is.
That shit done. They're only gonna be on PlayStation, PS4, whatever. So, well, Rockstar. Hopefully GTA 6 don't cost $150, $60, however much. Hopefully that shit not 750 gigs like I just read too. That'd be OD as fuck.
150?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be surprised. Bro.
Y'all think that Final Fantasy Rebirth is gonna be that? They said it's gonna be 2 discs.
That's the thing. You can only, like, so say if it was the full game was like 300 gigs, you could just split like.
Bro, I don't have space like that.
I'll just just beat the first disc and then uninstall, install the second disc once you get to that part.
Have y'all played the Final Fantasy 7 game before we go?
The mobile one?
Nah, this one. The one that's on PlayStation.
Oh, the remake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, did you see that your save from that one won't be able to transfer over?
I don't really mind. I mean, it's a whole new game with new mechanics and stuff. And
That's true.
I'm not really surprised. It's gonna be new items. Like, only I'm gonna carry over. Like I guess like here's the thing. Like, if it's something where it's like, all right, you have all your like whatever like fighting abilities and stuff from the last game, or they're just I don't know. Whatever they do, I feel like it won't even matter. So it's whatever. It's gonna be like probably a whole new like material system, base level up your AP and all that. But it's fine. I don't think it's that much of an issue. I think people just expected it was gonna be this way when it's not, and so people were looking for something to chat about.
That's all people do online is chat. That's all people do at my job is chat. Fuck them.
Be like, oh, like, why can't we transfer all our stuff? Like, who said you were gonna be able to do that? Like, that's what you want it to be. Doesn't mean it's gonna be. Doesn't mean it is. Like,
some people it's hot. They're like, yo, dog, I should be able to transfer it. I don't know.
Well, they shouldn't have spent all their damn time on that game.
That is true. Niggas did play that game multiple times.
100% that shit.
They did play it multiple times.
As a gamer, just don't make assumptions. Just don't make assumptions because you're not in that game development room like making these decisions.
Well, that's the end of episode 22 of the Sitting on the Couch podcast. Kent, closing thoughts for episode 22. Go.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's all I gotta say.
All right, I feels it.
Powerful words.
All right, Marcus, closing thoughts. Episode 22.
Be about your purpose. Make that money.
Facts. Okay. Nairi, closing thoughts. Episode 22.
If ain't nobody got me, I know Dave Filoni got me.
All right. You know, say God's hands now. That's what I like to hear. My closing thoughts for episode 22. Jamaica, I promise you, if y'all ever talk to my girl again, I will slide my right hand across all of y'all, alright? Don't ever speak to my girl again. It's just because I know y'all got a whole bunch of dark-skinned women over there. I love dark-skinned women. But if y'all see a girl, you know what I'm saying, a different shade of the thingy, color, whatever, don't talk to her. Alright? Leave my woman alone, okay, Jamaica? This has been episode 22 of the Sitting on the Couch podcast. Deuces, peace, and what?